From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Thursday, May 2nd. I'm Mike Ludlum. A Houghton High School graduate has been promoted as assistant women's basketball coach at Michigan Tech. Elisa Jermu was an interim assistant last season. She helped the Huskies to a 21-9 overall record, 16-4 in the conference, and the number 3 seed in the conference tournament. Prior to joining the coaching staff, Jermu spent 4 seasons with the Huskies as a player, where she appeared in 57 games, helping the Huskies to a 90-25 record during that span, which included 3 GLIAC North Division championships and 2 appearances in the NCAA Division II National Tournament. We move to the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference Outdoor Track and Field Conference meet that's taking place at Grand Valley State. The Upper Peninsula did very well in the 10,000-meter runs. Westwood graduate Katie Edelamaki of Ferris State won the women's race in 36 minutes, 34.91 seconds. She won by more than 25 seconds. She was also, by the way, on Wednesday named the Ferris State Women's Athlete of the Year. Michigan Tech's Emily Bird and Emily Vigil were 3rd and 4th respectively. NMU's Caitlin Smith and Abby Fifarik were 6th and 7th respectively. Meanwhile, on the men's side, Michigan Tech's Matthew Paul won in 32 minutes, 4.39 seconds, winning by just over 6 seconds. Paul's teammate Robbie Watling was 7th. NMU has a conference champion in the heptathlon as Nina Ogston won with 4,520 points, winning by 183. Ogston was first in the 100 hurdles, long jump, and javelin. She was the runner-up in the 200 dash and the 800-meter run. Wildcats' Kelsey Sibbald was 5th and Maddie Campbell was 7th. Elsewhere, Lake Superior State's Roger Wilford placed in 2 events and almost a 3rd. He was 5th in the decathlon and 8th in the high jump. The Husky Sam Furman was 5th in the javelin, and NMU's Michelle Jurgen was 3rd in the long jump, and her Wildcat teammate Ninty Little was 7th. The conference meet wraps up on Friday. And Upper Peninsula, 2 scores from high school tennis. Munising defeated Menominee 6-2, and it was West Iron County over Iron Mountain 7-1. An Upper Peninsula girls tennis player will continue her career at a school in Missouri. In the far court, West Iron County's Katarina Cervantes has signed a national letter of intent with Webster University in St. Louis. According to the Iron Mountain Daily News, the recruiting process started when Webster coach Martha Davis Goldstein sent a handwritten letter to Cervantes after her junior season. That led to Katarina playing in a tournament in St. Louis last June and eventually a scholarship offer that was comparable with other universities. Cervantes was an all-UP Division II player her junior season and UP Player of the Year in Division II last season. Her record 61-19. Webster finished in 3rd place in its Division III conference last season. The kicker to the story is West Iron County's mascot is a mythical creature called a Wycon. Webster University's mascot is a mythical creature called a Gorlock. 1 extra letter, just rather interesting. In sad news from the world of hockey, Hall of Famer Leonard Red Kelly has passed away. He played 13 seasons with the Detroit Red Wings from 1947 through 1960. He was a defenseman for Detroit, winning 4 Stanley Cup titles. Then he played 8 more seasons with Toronto, mostly as a center, winning 4 more Stanley Cup championships. He's one of 7 players who has won 6 or more Stanley Cups, and the only one who did it without being a Montreal Canadian. Following his 21-year playing career, he was a coach for 10 years between Los Angeles, Pittsburgh, and Toronto. He was an 8-time postseason All-Star. He scored 1,295 points in 1,316 games. Kelly was the first ever recipient of the James Norris Memorial Trophy as the league's top defenseman following the 1953-54 campaign. Kelly won 4 Lady Byng trophies in 1951, 53, 54, and 61 for sportsmanship and gentlemanly conduct, and he finished in the top 5 in Hart Memorial Trophy voting as the league's most valuable player in 4 seasons during his time with Detroit. Kelly even served in the Canadian Parliament for 3 years while playing for the Maple Leafs. His number 4 was retired by the Red Wings in February. He was married to his wife Andra for 60 years. He's also survived by 4 children and 8 grandchildren. Red Kelly was 91 years old.